Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. Guys, in today's video, we are going to talk about important Wipro hiring updates. Okay. It is especially for elite candidates. Okay. We will talk about the hiring update, test results, next process steps, and what to do if you have received the candidate update email from Wipro. So make sure to watch the video till complete end for full process explanation step by step. So guys, before we start the video, if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel as I regularly bring this kinds of hiring updates as well as on-campus drives, and not just these types of videos but also preparation videos on my channel. You can check the Wipro playlist for upcoming, if you have any upcoming assessment, you will find a lot of actual questions videos in there too. So let's get started with today's video and let's see first of all what we are going to discuss in today's video. So we are going to start with introduction to the Wipro update email. What is this email means? Then we are going to see the 6-step Wipro hiring process after your assessment. For all, it will be important for all those who are just starting their hiring journey with Wipro, like they have just completed their assessment, they don't know what will be the next rounds, so it will be important for them. Then we will be talking about what is voice or communication assessment or what is SWAR assessment. Then we are going to talk about technical interview preparation, HR interview details, timeline and scheduling, current status of Wipro elite hiring, and final notes plus link to apply. Guys, before I start, I just want one thing from all of you guys. If any of you is going to have any of the assessments dates which are finalized or interview dates which are finalized from Wipro, please make sure that you DM me over Instagram the dates so that I can upload videos according to that for your assessments. Okay, like for example, if someone is going to have interview scheduled next week, then you have to send the message to me like 3 to 4 days prior to that, or maybe 1 week prior to that, so I can upload a video so that you can prepare from it. Okay, now let's talk about the candidate update email. So guys, the mail is sent to those candidates who cleared the online assessment. So recently the online assessments are ongoing for elite. Okay, so those who have cleared it, they have got the email. Now it confirms shortlisting for the next stage and the subject will be participation in voice assessment round. And if you have received this email, then it is a good thing for you. So congratulations, because you have already cleared one step and you are now moved on to the next step. And this is a major step forward in the hiring process, because as I told you, this is a 6-step hiring process. I will be explaining you all the 6 steps, and first step was this only, which was your online assessment. Now talking about the 6-step Wipro hiring process. Okay, what exactly is your process? Now these steps are your post assessment. So considering that you have already cleared your first step, so the next rounds will be these. Okay, so after your post assessment, you will be having your voice or communication assessment, and this assessment is also called as SWAR assessment. Okay, if you are not aware. Now if you are struggling, how can you prepare for it and what are the questions that will be asked to you in this assessment? What you need to do, you have to go to my channel. In the playlist section, you will find a playlist called as Wipro. In that playlist, you will find 2 to 3 videos related to SWAR assessment. Those are the actual assessment questions that are asked in your SWAR assessment. So if you prepare from that, there is no possible way that you will fail in this round. Okay, and guys, yeah, this is also an elimination round. Let me tell you now itself, because people think that this is just a communication assessment, so we will not get fail, but it is not like so. Next is your technical interview and HR interview. Now in most of the cases, technical and HR interview happens in one single round and no 2 individual rounds will be there for technical and HR. So, but yeah, very rarely it happens that technical will be taken separately and HR will be taken separately. But anyways, whichever be it, you have to be prepared for both types. Okay, like you have to be prepared for technical and HR interviews. And if any one of you have your interview schedule, please DM me over Instagram. I will post interview experiences for you on my channel so that you can prepare well from that. Now talking about letter of intent. So after you have cleared your interviews, after some time you will receive your letter of intent, which you need to accept. Letter of intent means that you have cleared successfully all the hiring process and now you are ready to join Wipro. Now before you get the final offer letter, there will be a pre-joining training that will be done by the company, and this is a virtual training. You will not be paid. Okay, you have not officially joined till this step. Okay, step number 5, you have not officially joined the company. You will officially join the company once you receive the offer letter and you will get your joining date. Okay, before this, all are your hiring process. Okay, you have to understand that, and you will not get any salary before your offer letter is issued. So I hope the 6-step process is clear now. Now let's talk about voice or communication assessment or SWAR round, which is going to happen for most of you in the upcoming time. Okay, so it is known as SWAR test or communication assessment, and the focus of this assessment is mainly on your reading, listening and speaking skills. So some tips for to qualify this assessment is you have to be clear, fluent and confident while giving this assessment, and practice reading aloud and listening comprehension. Now there might be different questions like, while you give this assessment, then can we use earphones, can we give it via laptop mic, this and that. So I have already covered all those in those playlist videos, so please make sure to check the Wipro playlist. All your doubts will be clear. Now a separate video is uploaded for SWAR round questions also, which I have already mentioned, so make sure to check that also. Talking about the technical interview, what you can expect. So see, Wipro's interview are basic level only. Okay, there will not be any types of coding that you will be made, they will make you do. Very rare chances, if the interviewer is very like, that kind of guy who wants to assess you very on a strict basis, then they can ask you one or two basic code level questions. But I would say 95% of the chance they will not even ask you to write any code, or they will not even ask you to share your screen also. Okay, so what are the topics that you should be preparing for? You should prepare for OOPS concepts, programming languages, like any one will be fine. Okay, like C++, Java, Python, because usually during the introduction they will ask you which is your preferred programming language, and mostly on that programming language you can get questions. Okay, and that too also basic only. Now your resume should be good. Okay, be ready to explain your projects and skills, whatever basically you have mentioned in your resume. You should be you should have the knowledge to explain all of that, and no advanced coding questions or DSA is expected in most of the cases, which I have already mentioned to you. Now talking about the HR interview, and as I told you, mostly technical plus HR interview will happen in the same time, and the duration of the interview will be from 15 minutes to 30 to 40 minutes at maximum. Okay, more than that so it never goes. So in between, first of all, usually what happens is technical interview will ask their questions and then HR will ask their questions basically. Okay, so you have to focus on behavioral questions, and examples of behavioral questions are like, tell me about yourself, what are your strengths and weaknesses, why you want to join Wipro. And these are sometimes merged with technical round, and one combined round only will be there, as I mentioned. Now timeline and scheduling info. So guys, mail confirms the shortlisting, but it does not include your date and time. So scheduling for voice assessment and interviews will be shared soon via your email, and you have to keep checking your inbox and spam folders. Okay, because in this email it just confirms that you are shortlisted, but it does not confirms that what is the date for your next assessment. Okay, now talking about elite hiring current status. So hiring is still active for 2024 batch. If you haven't received the assessment yet, don't panic, registrations are still open, so you can still apply for it if you are eligible, and if you haven't applied yet, make sure to do so. I am regularly posting off campus drives also on my channel. Some final tips before I close the video: stay patient. Okay, results and updates are rolling out in phases, so there is very high chances that like till now you might have not received it, but in the upcoming time you will receive it. And we have seen a lot of delays in the Wipro process also. Like for example, if I give you an example, many of the candidates, after clearing their SWAR round, it takes almost 1 month sometimes, okay, to get to know that you have cleared your SWAR round. Okay, so this is just for one step, like moving from second step to third step itself takes 1 month. So you can understand how long the hiring process of Wipro can go if the delays are there. So start practicing for your SWAR assessment, okay, from now itself, and keep your resume updated and projects ready. Good luck to everyone who is waiting for their updates. And guys, don't forget to DM me over Instagram what is your next process. And if you have any doubts, please put them in the comment section. I will be happy to answer them, and you can even join me on Telegram and Instagram. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to receive all the latest regular updates from my channel. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you next time.